lights are on, in the Magic Kingdom, magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into another edition of Insomniacs. I am so happy to be here with you tonight. I'm really excited about the new look for the studio. I think I got to pause my TV though, because I see that moving. Let's pause that so we got that good. The new look for the studio really gives a good look to all the incredible art behind me as well. So you get lucky when even now and then I don't know, what is it, a deranged squirrel finds a nut or something like that. I don't know. But welcome in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's show night. We've got a great guest tonight. I've had the time to spend with this nice lady a little bit with everything that she's doing. And you guys remember Dr. Jeffrey was on and just an amazing guest for Jen and I. And tonight we bring it full throttle as we bring Kristin in to talk a little bit about everything she's doing, this podcast it's rocking for her, new lifestyles and all kind of great stuff. And I can't wait for you to meet her in just a little bit. For those wondering, I had some people asking, hey, what happened with the baseball game earlier? I did post it, but maybe you missed it. We moved the baseball game for today out to August the 12th, I think it is, or 20th, something like that. Reason being is Preston got the call this afternoon that he was pitching for his summer team during college. And I got the call this afternoon about 3 o'clock and said, hey, I'm definitely throwing the first 2. So I moved everything around and I went out and saw him pitch. And he was awesome. Again, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 error. Error's not his fault. So 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, not a run scored. And he looked really good. One of the other coaches actually came over to me and did one of that, hey, is that your kid? Can you tell me a little bit about him type thing? So I always love when that happens for him. So he was pretty happy. So that's good. We're going to be posting throughout the night. Moderators in the mod doc is the video for Lily's life. This is a new video that was put up today. It was the first day down in Disney, and all your happy players are there. Cakes and Mandy and Doug and Jen and all the peoples are there, and it's going through Magic Kingdom. There's some funny things over there. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. They did a great job, and of course, Lily is amazing young lady and everything she does. So we'll be dropping that link throughout the night. Go check it out. Let's see. I want to get through and say hello to everybody real quick. Run our thank yous to some of the people that support us, and then get into things with Kristin. You're going to love our guests tonight. We're going to have a blast. So let me go say hello to everyone over here. Teresa Squire, hello, Mark F. Good to see you. First Mark on the board tonight. Debbie Bernfeld's in here. Annie 23, or no, Annie 22. Why do I want to say 23? Probably because Fred's got all these threes on the end of his. Freedom Alley is in the chat. Hello, Fred. Mike Beachman, good to see you, kind sir. Susan Silva, hello, good evening. Hope things are going well in the Midwest for you. Teresa Skowara is here. Jonathan Chong, hello in Canada, my friend. Good to see you. Spaceship Ears. Hey, John. West Coast. If my Orioles lose to your Seattle today, you and I are going to have problems. Debbie Thunert is here. Hello, Debbie Thunert. Days around Florida in the house. Hello. Great to see you. Great to see you. The Magic Zoo crew had a great time talking today with the Magic Zoo crew, and we're going to line them up for a night on Two Truths and a Lie coming up in August. We're excited about that. So that should be a lot of fun. Boy, there it goes jumping on me. All right, let me just scoot back up to where I think it stopped. Man, I love when YouTube does that. Linda Pennington, hello. I never get here for the live show, so thrilled. Linda, welcome in. We're glad you're here. Glad you're here. That's awesome. Neil is here. Hello, Neil. Just got in from performing. Nice. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Dropping down. Margaret Riley's in house tonight. Hello, Margaret. David T is here. Nicole is here. Hello, friends. Great to see you. George Picks. Hey, Donna. Welcome in. Glad you're here tonight. Thank you for joining. Edgard. Hello, Edgard. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in tonight. Tyler's in house. Hey, Pete. Always glad to be here with you in the great community. Tyler, we're always glad to see you, buddy. Welcome in. And scooting on down. Cherry Blossom is here. Jay Laughs is in the house. Monorail Molly, there she is. Now we can roll. Insomniacs assemble. That is like my key to go. David H. Hey, buddy. How are you? Pure Adrenaline. Hello. First live stream. Just wanted to stop by. Yeah, I'm not. So quick story, guys. I was sitting in my doctor's office today, and it was taking him a long time. There was a medical emergency that my doctor needed to oversee, so I had to wait a little bit. So I'm sitting in my room, and I was like, let me see if anybody's live doing baseball right now. And I found this channel, Pure Adrenaline Sports, and loved what he was doing. Really, very educated, very calm on the mic, really good. And I said, hey, went in the chat, and he was very nice and very welcomed me in and everything, and actually shouted me out. So I gave him a follow, and I put him on the front of my YouTube page for the sports section. And hopefully you'll see more about Pure Adrenaline. I'll definitely be shouting you out tomorrow night when I do the Orioles game for there. So welcome in to Pure Adrenaline, new friend, sports friend of the channel. Thanks for stopping by one of my Disney streams. First, good seeing you. Lisa Anderson, thank you for subscribing to the channel. In a Disney State of Mind is in the house. Welcome in. Jalen's in here. Welcome in. Florida Blamma George, hello. Boy, everybody's showing up tonight. Y'all are in fun for good. Park Hopper Choppers, I tried to call you today to tell you that you have ruined me. You spoiled me with those vehicles down there. I went to drive mine today to Preston's baseball game, and I felt like I was going like 1 mile an hour. I just wanted to file a formal happy complaint, but good to see you, Chris, and my friends from Park Hopper Choppers. They are my go-to source in Florida for all of my chopper needs. And good friends. He and Mary, great friends, great people. They're the only choppers that I use. Me, Mom and Me and Disney. That's a great channel. We're featuring them tonight. So you're going to hear more about them in just a few minutes. Welcome in, Mom and Me. Thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate you. All right, I think that I'm completely caught up. Yeah, you can laugh, Chris, but it wasn't funny when I was screaming and wanting to yell at you. So Walk On Wanderers Rise. That's Walk On Wanderers' second channel. They're in here as well. Hello, Wanderers. Good to see you. All right. Let me thank a couple people that support me. When we get back, we're going to say hello to Kristin, get to know her real quick, do some community stuff, talk about some of those 5 channels like Mom and Me in just a minute, and then get on for a big night on Two Truths. I might even let Neil tell me the points we're going to use tonight. I might get crazy tonight. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's go say hello and say thank you to all those that support me. I'll be right back. Hey, Samantha Lowe. I'll be right back in just a minute.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Art by Nemad, found here on Instagram, all one word, Art by Nemad. This Disney fan-based artist will bring the magic of Disney right to the walls of your home, whether it's Mickey, Goofy, any of the Fab Five, Stitch, or a villain, it doesn't matter. Art by Nemad, bringing the magic to your home. Find him on Instagram now.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDevitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
The Pete McDevitt Show proudly supports the Semper Fi and America's Fund, proudly serving our nation's heroes since 2004. Please click the link in our chat to make a donation and support this incredible organization today.
And then you can record with us. You just set your phone off to the side.
This portion of the Pete McDevitt Show is brought to you by Puddles at the Theme Park in partnership with Fast Pass Radio, bringing you Disney magic from the parks and your free 24/7 soundtrack to Disney parks around the world.
Hey, I love me some Fast Pass Radio. If you're not listening to it, it is free. You go over on the internet, you hit fastpassradio.com, and you can listen to all the music from all the parks around the world globally. It's incredible. Absolutely love it. Thank you to all the partners and friends we have out there helping us with the channel. My guest tonight is absolutely fabulous in what she does. We've had Dr. Jeffrey Barnes on our channel. He was amazing. If you haven't seen the Insomniacs show, when we interviewed him and talked about his books, just an incredible night. You can get them right now on Amazon. Moderators will be dropping the links in for that as we go through tonight. But I want to welcome in Kristin to the channel tonight to talk with us a little bit here. Hello, Kristin. Welcome in.
Hey, I cannot thank you and all of your backing, your people, your followers. Thank you so much for having me. I'm over the moon. And I'll be honest, I'm usually in bed by 7:30. So this is a big deal for everyone involved.
I hope you got all the Jolt Cola you can handle, and let's make it happen and have some fun. I'm excited because, for those who are in the know, we had Dr. Jeffrey is there on the left. He is an incredible individual. He is inspiring. He is a great, incredible author of multiple books. If you missed the Insomniacs show, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go back and see it. Kristin and Dr. Jeffrey work hand in hand in tandem, and you're going to hear a lot about that a little bit later. The wisdom of Walt has inspired her. When you hear a lot of what Kristin's doing and her energy, I love it, and I'm excited about it. So why don't we do a quick little intro for you to everybody here, and then we'll kind of roll with the punches and get through some community and a little bit of Two Truths.
Awesome. Well, now I'm panicking because I'm not supposed to give away any secrets for Two Truths and a Lie. I'm going to keep it very boring. Hello, my name is Kristin Reinbold. I am a teacher by day that pays for my dream by night, which leads me to be in places like this with people like you. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I have to be careful with what I say. So I'm going to just maybe not go any further.
Okay, we'll learn about you along the way. That works for me. Well, tell them a little bit about your tie-in with the Wisdom of Walt and Dr. Jeffrey, if you would.
Yeah, so I met him as I was leaving a fundraising event at Walt Disney's home in the Los Feliz Hills. And it was a private event, kind of a who's who in the hills. How I got there is part of a book that may or may not be coming out this summer. So I don't want to give away too much of that. But I met him on accident. It was literally a pixie dust moment, meeting the right person at the right time. When I met him, I was just an English teacher from Las Vegas, Nevada. And after almost a full year of being a friend and being mentored by him, I have blossomed into being his director of creative strategy and speaker relations. So that means I get to just bring this energy and represent everything he's built through the Wisdom of Walt to make sure that we get it into the hands and offices and school districts all across the country.
Well, I love that. Let me bring my mic up just a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I love that you found him by accident. I was sharing you the story about Jesse and everything with Jen and everything before the show when you and I were talking. And it's kind of,
Yeah.
pixie dust works and, people come into your lives when you don't expect it. So I love that. And we'll get more into that a little bit later and everything that Kristin does. Her links are going to be dropped in the chat throughout the night, everybody. You got her website, you got her Facebook, and you got her Insta. And I hope that you'll jump all over that. And by the end of it, you're going to be good. We need to see Kristin's earrings. I'm being requested. Yes. There you go. Those are cool. That's
handmade, mind you, not by me, but by somebody very talented.
Very nice. I like that. Okay, very cool. All right, quick hello before we go over to the community section. Mr. Mark Langenkamp is here. 2 marks on the board now. Jeff Mitterling, hello. Kendrick, great to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining in tonight. If I missed anybody else, I promise you I will jump back through as you're chatting or playing the game or all that good kind of stuff. So let's get over to the community segment and get rolling on that. There is our community logo that I proudly used AI to make, but at least it comes out and it looks really good. That makes me happy. So let's talk about what we have going on in the community this week. Oops. Too many buttons. First, coming up, which Kristin is going to be a guest on our Triple C show down the road. I know we've already got you locked up for that, which the girls are extremely excited about, which we're looking forward. This Sunday, the ladies will be interviewing Park Questers, and they are a social media creator primarily on YouTube that handles most of the California parks. We got to talk to them and found them in our 5-channel follow throughout, and we'll be talking with them at 6 o'clock on Sunday night. So I know most of you guys know and just come over there on Sunday night, but this week's guest is kind of cool because it's another California creator for me to introduce to all you East Coasters that are hanging in here with us right now. Creating from the California park. That's a good thing. I know Kristin loves that from being out in Vegas. That Disneyland had to be your primary for quite some time, right?
Oh, absolutely. It still is.
Still is. Okay. We're going to try to swoon you over to Animal Kingdom or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I love them both equally.
There you go. We highlight every Tuesday and Thursday night. We roll back the, whatever you want to say, as Mom and Dad used to say, and sit on the front porch and have some laughs, kind of like the adult time or the Adult Swim on Tuesdays and Saturdays. We talk Disney content, but a whole lot more. There's a lot of food talk. If you're a foodie, come on over. And my monologues are usually based on what's wrong in the world today with ridiculous things like God know what as we do it. So come on over on Tuesdays and Saturdays and hang out with us on that. Our next show will be, what is today? Wednesday? Saturday night, 7 o'clock. And if you haven't seen the show, we have an amazing creator family, which is Lily's Life, Mom, Dad, and Lily, that come on and do a special segment from the parks while we're live each week. It's the weather report, which they never talk about weather for some reason. It's always about some dessert they're eating in front of us or God knows what, but it's a fun segment. It's really, really good. Friday nights, everybody, if you're new to my channel, we do news and merch. It's myself, Jen, and Doug, and some friends on Friday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. We talk about everything new from Disney globally, except for I don't get too much into the cruises because there's so much in the news around the parks. We would be like a 4-hour show then, and I don't want to do that. So if you're ever sitting around on a Friday night and got nothing to do, grab a Chardonnay or a Coke or a beer or whatever is your beverage of choice, and sit down with us and have a little fun talking about that. All right, it's Bernfeld's birthday bash. I warned Kristin beforehand. This is the first time I actually told a guest, hey, we actually dance when we do this, just to let her know. So we do this.
We better.
Well, yeah, we better. We do this every week on our show where we recognize birthdays. Now, how do you let us know about the birthday? It's really simple. If you haven't yet, just drop your month and day only into the chat. Debbie, who is the supporter of this event, Miss Debbie Bernfeld, will grab your information and put it onto our listing. And this week on Bernfeld's Birthday Bash, we are going to recognize a bunch. We've got a bunch for this week. We've got Walking Beyond Borders, Jason, and Marlins fans, who's today. Happy birthday to them today. On the 19th, 2 days from now, Living in Diz, great YouTube channel, Jacob will be having a birthday. And So Cargo, a Disney YouTube series of recognition Hall of Famer, So Cargo has a birthday on the 19th, which is awesome. Dave of Brandy and Dave, another great YouTuber, on the 22nd. Avery the Cuban American, great supporter, Hall of Famer as well. And Mickey's Roundtable. And I got a highlight about Mickey's Roundtable in a second. They turn it on the 25th. And Rob, Sable Family Vlogs, that's a great channel. He's up in the 40,000 mark now or something like that. And Not So Scary Mary, that is Nary's birthday, is June 26th. I believe it's Nary. I should move my thing here. Yeah, it's Nary. Nary's birthday is the 26th. So to all the birthday recipients, we will have a little fun, have a little dance. 2 verses, 1 verse, not the same as the first. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
All right, everybody. Happy birthday up in the chat.
Happy birthday, with joy shining through. May the year that's ahead be pure magic for you.
Yes, that was great, Kristin. Much better.
Happy birthday!
Much better dancer than me, for sure. Real quick, before final thing on this segment, I want to throw up Mickey's Roundtable. If you guys remember, that was our friend Roger. He was on the ferry boat. He worked on the ferry boat down at Magic Kingdom. And when the ferry boat shut down, Roger gave his resignation to the company. He believed that that was God's telling him a way that he needed to go do something else. He was actually on the boat the very last run it did. Roger has now gone and started his own channel. It is a patriotic channel. He is traveling around the United States. Perfect time to do it. Next week on the channel, I'm going to break from trends. And one of the 5 channels we recognize will be Roger's brand new channel, all about the patriotic USA. This is a good time to do it with 4th of July right around the corner. And we're going to help him out. And he just started it 2 days ago. And a cast member, Kristin, I know you feel the same. Cast members, whether they are still a cast member or not, they were a cast member. You always want to try to help them out.
Absolutely.
So we're pretty excited. So next week, look for one of the 5 channels on Sunday to be Roger's new channel. We'll talk about that again. So to Jason, to Marlins fans, to Jacob, to Cargo, to Dave, to Avery, to Roger, to Rob, and to Nary, happy birthday, everybody. I hope it is magical today for those celebrating today, and incredibly magical for those celebrating the balance of the week. Whoop, jumped out of the wrong spot. Hit a button. Okay, there we go. Back in. Happy birthday to everybody. All right, I want to remind everybody that we are having a members-only team call. If you're a member of the channel, whether you were gifted it or you did it yourself or you were gifted and stayed on, we're going to have a members call on the 27th in the afternoon. All the information is available on the post section on the front of my YouTube channel. Come on, it's over on Zoom. It is free to do, and I'll give you some insights to some things going on in the channel that we haven't talked about. It's more of a chance for me to get to know you individually more than just a name. So I'd love that. Shelby's in here. Hello, Shelby. James Rupert has joined us. Welcome in. Great to see you both. Also coming up this June 27th, which is what, 10 days away. Wow, God, this month is going quick. moderator tutorial for YouTube. Anybody who wants to be a moderator, is a moderator, is not a moderator, but thought about doing it. If you want to know more about moderating, it is a free class to attend. It will always be a free class to attend. We were going to run that. I believe it's at 5 o'clock, 5:45, somewhere in that area. But the information is all same thing on my post section. Kristin, where we do these is we started a while ago. We've worked with over 400 people in TAP already. And it's just basically, I reached out to 10 incredible people that have been moderators for a long time, and I had them give me all this information. I had over 300 documents come back. I condensed it all down into one class. I now have what I call is additional co-teachers or the assistant teacher, as I have Monorail Molly and T. Marie's Places come in, and Zippity Doo Doug, Paul Engel, Debbie Bernfield, some of the people from the community come in and join me for that. And it's like a town hall, and we train for an hour, hour and a half, and just try to help people to strengthen themselves, because moderators are important.
Yes, I'm there. Mark on my calendar.
There you go. Well, we'd love to have you come and join in. Let's talk meetup. Our meetup is rolling. We are less than or just about a month away now. Today's the 17th. Meeting here in Maryland, there is a large contingency of people coming from the West Coast, Washington, California. We got Vegas joining us. So I know we've got Texas joining us, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee. We've got a lot of people coming from all over. This is our 5th year of doing it. Thus, the logo that we created down the bottom there, the Fab 5 Years, Maryland Meetup 2026, our 5th year doing it. We bring people here to Maryland that want to join us, and we make it extremely cost effective for a whole weekend. The cost of just about everything can be done in under $400, $450, somewhere in there for a whole, starting on Thursday all the way to Sunday. And Jacob, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. And so, Kristin, on Thursday night, we're doing an icebreaker, which is going to be at a local Knights of Columbus. They have this nice little bar downstairs. We're going to have pizza and salads and all kinds of stuff like that, and a cash bar.
Wow.
That way everybody can kind of say hello, give some hugs, do all that stuff when they first get there. On Friday, we get up, we have a lunch at this awesome Mexican restaurant close to my home that everybody loves. They always ask to go back. They have this basement bar that has pool tables and ping pong and golf things and video games galore. And we do a lunch there, whole lunch there, and we kick things off. And then in the evening, we're going to the Orioles game versus, I think, the Braves this year, I think. We have a chartered bus that takes everybody down to the stadium so everybody can have a beverage or two if they like and relax and go to the game, and then it brings them all back. And then Saturday we get up and we have we started a couple years ago just as a space filler, we thought, and it's turned into one of the most exciting parts. We have a bowling challenge bowl off. And so we draw the Friday before the event, we'll draw the teams randomly. And then they go out and they bowl against each other, and
I love that.
They get trophies or prizes and gift cards to Disney and all kind of stuff like that. And then Saturday night we have an incredible. I love this. We have our it's our fundraising / cocktail party. So we have at my daughter's restaurant where they work. They have this huge basement facility. Gorgeous. We have a dance floor out there. We bring in a karaoke guy. We have a karaoke person there for a couple hours doing karaoke. Everybody, last year we had 65 people there. Every person left with a door prize bag valued at $55 or higher. Every person left there with
this
that.
Is insane.
Yeah, we have we always use that as a fundraiser to raise money for our military charity, so we'll be doing that night. And the great thing about that night is the prizes for that. Also, we give away prizes for the charity. The prizes, we have 3 or 4 big prizes there, and every year, last 3 years, I think, no, last 2 years, we've had art from several Disney Fine Artists from the Festival of the Art that have donated their art to our event. We've got several fan artists that are incredible. You can see, if I pop this up behind me right there, you can see behind me there's 2 of the artists right there, right behind me, Katie Phillips and Nemad. So we have a ton of stuff to give away. We'll probably give away close to $1,000 in prizes that night that we do. So, but it's Disney. It's Disney bounding on top of that. So people can come to the cocktail party.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you have just filled up the rest of my summer. So thank you. I now have lots of plans. Honey, we're going to Maryland.
I wish you guys, maybe one of the next years you'll come up. So this is our big one that we have up here. And we had 17, I think it was 17 states represented last year here at this one. So that'll be a lot
I know
of fun.
everybody likes a good excuse to come to Vegas. So I'm just going to put that out there that maybe we could talk about something like that.
I think I could talk my team into a Vegas Pete McDevitt Show meetup. I'm pretty sure of it. In the Park Days, thank you for supporting the channel for 1 month. We appreciate you and welcome in. So that's coming up in just a couple of weeks. We're excited about that. And like I said, it'll be live for a cause, raising money for the military on the July 25th event. No, that's going to bring you across the borders, Jonathan Chong. I see you laughing. We're finally going to get you a meetup because it's in Vegas. Unbelievable. I see. Sorry.
You're welcome. What can I say?
I've been trying to get him to a meetup for a long time. This year's Semper Fi right now is now up. It's 7,700. 7,700. EDAV, Pete, thank you for the prize that I won. I was so surprised and thankful. My oldest son got engaged last weekend, and the artist is going to do a Beauty and the Beast piece for the wedding. Wow. That's a grand slam.
Cool.
I love EDAV. Eric is a great friend of the channel and a good friend to me personally that I've met through this. Dude, congratulations on getting engaged. At least you don't have to pay for the wedding. I do on mine. But that is awesome. And that is probably Katie Phillips, I think, that's going to be doing that for him. So awesome. I love hearing that. Man, that's just timing. So we're up over 7,700, everybody. We're on our way to the 15,000. Any donations made between now and July 25th, you will go into that prize fund for prizes for that. 2 other notes of reference, then we're going to hit 5 channels, then we're going to play 2 truths here. Pete McDevitt Show is up in a high roller. Boy, that's all we need. So one of you guys would use my credit stack, and next thing you know, I'd have nothing. Probably be Jonathan Chong. All right. 4th of July is coming up. And if you've missed it on our show, we've been promoting this. I'm exceptionally proud of this. For the last 3 years, I have been the designated representative approved by the Catonsville Foundation to broadcast the 4th of July parade live on my YouTube channel. And they're giving me full run of it. They work with me. They provide me the entire list of everybody participating. Now, no, I don't have what Ohio has and having the Miz as the Grand Marshal. I'll be the first to acknowledge that. You know who the Miz is? Please tell me you know who the Miz. You don't know who the Miz is. Do you know who the Miz is? Do you watch any wrestling at all?
No.
No, okay. The Miz is one of the greatest wrestlers out there, but he's from Ohio, and he will be there. Eric, oh, thank you for subscribing. Your husband just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Julia, welcome in. I would consider a Vegas meetup or a Pete McDevitt cruise. Oh, well, both of them sound good. Both of them sound good. So anyway, the Catonsville Committee has already reached out to me. I will be broadcasting again at 2 o'clock on the 4th of July. They have assured me the military presence in this year's parade is going to be the most in the 63-year history of doing the parade. So I can't wait to see it. It's one of the biggest in our state that they have. I'm sure there'll be some politicians there. For those who missed me in the past, there's some times where I will open my mouth and do things at politicians just to have fun. So I may get thrown out of this one. Who knows? But come join to see if I make it through the whole parade, I guess, is what I'm saying. So, but that'll be a lot of fun. And then finally,
Pete, you know where you won't get thrown out of is Las Vegas. I'm just going to say that.
Well, you'd be surprised. I almost got thrown out of Vegas one year. I'll tell you that story offline.
Right, I was like, I don't think that's an episode story.
No, that's not at all. Jacobs says, I love the Biz. Yes, a lot of people do. He's great. I love him. Personally, I wish I was going to Ohio for that one right there. So it is what it is. John Corndog, hello, buddy. Great to see you in. Sunday, December 13th, Disney Springs is going to be our 2nd annual holiday hangout at Disney Springs. We had 94 people there last year. We'll be meeting from 10 to 1. Wow. Debbie Bernfeld will be there doing name tags. So the great thing about that is I saw people going by people and say, oh, you have a YouTube channel? What is it? Oh, hello, my name is Sue. And, oh, let me follow your YouTube channel and keep up with you. So we had a lot of connecting, which was great at this meetup. And we're going to do it again this year. It's Sunday morning, 10 to 1. The group picture, I'm announcing it, will be at 11:30. And I'm doing that because Last year, I had people show up early and left early. I had people that show up late and were upset that they didn't get in the picture. We're announcing it. So there we go. Okay. 10 to 1 down at Disney Springs behind House of Blues. If you're in South Florida area, Kristin, during the holiday time window, December, I'd love to see you there.
The plans are continuing, I guess, through the end of the year. So let's just keep rolling it out.
We'd love to. I know a lot of people would love to meet you, meet your husband and talk.
Oh, I'd love to be there.
That'd be awesome. So,
yeah.
All right. Every week we highlight 5 channels. We do this on Sunday on our show, 10 o'clock on Sunday night. Hey, 820 Chief, how you doing, Dan? Days Around Florida says December 13th, marked on the calendar. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Pete, Neil, you sent me music, but I need you to resend me the Christmas music. I told you about Neil before the stream, how great of a musician he was. He makes special music for me for my promotional. So, Neil, can you resend that Christmas one? I know it was a while back.
What a gift.
But every week we recognize 5 channels. It's our way of building community. It's our way of showing that you can be out there supporting other people with a positive manner, that this whole thing of social media and YouTube and furthering it out doesn't need to be about negativity. It can be about positivity. So you can go back to Sunday's show, which would have been the 13th, this last one. It's in the playlist, okay? And you can see these 5 channels. Moderators, you're fully welcome to drop the links in the chat tonight, if you wouldn't mind. Days Around Florida, we talked about them, started at 168. We want to get them on the show as a guest. I'm working on that. But check out Days of Florida, everybody, working on that. Thank you, Teresa, for dropping the links. I love my moderators, some of the best in the world. We talked about Travel with the JGs. It's a family show, a channel. They had 104 when we found them. Mother, father, youngster, youngling, as they say in the Star Wars verse, and great little family channel all about Disney. You can find out, if you go over to our Sunday show, you'll hear all about their top videos, their top shorts, their playlists, how long they've been going, their description, the whole 9 yard. Sweet. The Honey Fairy. Hello. Welcome in. The bees are buzzing. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Orlando Experience. The Orlando Experience. 63. I love this, Kristin, because I'll go out and Monteramali, Jen, helps me find channels with her algorithm looking for new channels. And we find somebody here, 60,000 followers, and I didn't even know they exist. It's incredible how big this. I once told somebody that there's hundreds of millions of people in the world that love Disney. There's tens of millions that follow social media. There's tons of people that we can find out here. This is a good little channel. It's really about Disney Plus more. I mean, they cover a little bit of everything over there with, Legoland and Gatorland and Universal and all that stuff. So, hey, check out Orlando Experience, everybody. Again, links are in the chat. This youngsters were in the channel just a little bit ago. I hope they're still here with us. Mom and Me and Disney, 325 subscribers when we found them. It's all about family again and Disney and sharing their experiences with it. I love the banner, love the logo. It's really cool and a nice tie-in there. And if you are still listening, or if you catch us on the replay, if you're not still here, Mom and Me and Disney, I added you to our under 1,000 focus for channels working their way to 1,000. And your channel is now featured on the front of my YouTube channel. There they are. They're still here. So if you go to the front of my YouTube channel, the very top section says up and coming. Now, I just added you in tonight, so it probably hasn't tabulated. You probably have to go all the way to the bottom, and you'll be right in there. But we'll get you in there correctly, numerically, probably by the next day or two. So congratulations. I hope that helps you do your thing. And if you ever want to come on this channel like Kristin did and be a guest with us and talk a little bit about your Disney love and your Disney magic, reach out to me by email. We'd love to have you come on. And the last one today. Hey, Rudy, what's up, buddy? Rudy having fun, our great friend from the West Coast coming in. The last channel was The Magics, which I thought was very cool. And this reminded me like old school Disney, like the times back when Walt was doing his initial stuff. I love the theming, the way they did, where the magic meets reality. Almost 6,000 on their channel now, coming up on that. Again, the links are in the chat. I want to remind everybody before we go to Two Truths and a Lie, please do not just go and subscribe and roll out and never go back. You're not helping the channel that way. If you're going to subscribe, make sure you're going to be checking out some of the content, watching some of their videos, interacting with those creators. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So we're good there. All right, we're getting ready to go play some Two Truths and a Lie. When we come back with Kristin and get to know her and give away some points, I'll figure that out since Neil backed out on me here. Or maybe I just silenced him and I don't, maybe he did. Hold on, he backed out on me. He didn't give me any points. So I'm going to come up with some really good points to honor our guest tonight. We're going to get to know her. I tell you, I've seen the statements. This is going to be an interesting night. There might be some stumping tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And also, moderators, drop the link for Lily's Life, the new video they just dropped from their most recent group trip to Disney. It's over on the mod doc. Drop that in if you haven't seen that. All the birthday, all the fun at Magic Kingdom when they drop the Lily's Life thing in. Click the Lily's Life, hit a reminder, go back and watch it after we do us. When I get back, I'm going to get a drink because I need it since Preston finally brought me water. And it's Two Truths and a Lie with Kristin. We'll see you all in about 20 seconds. I tell you, Pale's all kind of strange and something. I don't know. Grandma Grover, hello, good evening. Great to see you. Tonight's event or tonight's show is with the amazing Kristin Reinbold. She is director of creative strategy and speaker relations. She's also a school teacher and in her full time. And then she keeps busy with social media. Her social media is phenomenal. And we'll talk a little bit more about this after segment 4. Okay, so we're going to play some Two Truths. I want to acknowledge and say thank you to Paul Engel, who is our sponsor for this event. And here, Paul, I'll just make you happy. I know his logo is not up there right now. There we go. Just for a second. There we go. Paul Engel, everybody, Two Truths and a Lie. Paul sponsors this segment. He's been an incredible friend, an incredible supporter of the community. I love hanging out with him. I don't get to do that as much, but he moved right down the street, so I might get to see him a little bit more often, which would be kind of cool. So thank you to Paul for sponsoring. Thank you to Spaceship Ears for helping to create our incredible scoreboard where Grandma Grover is at the top of the party right there.
Grandma Grover.
She's killing it lately. She's been really doing well there. So brought to you by Paul Engel. Thank you, John, Spaceship Ears. Guys, if you're not going over to Grand and Miraculous on Tuesday nights over on his channel, it is absolutely phenomenal. He is the son of an Imagineer, the grandson of an Imagineer. His grandfather has a window over top of the magic shop as you walk down Main Street. I mean, what more can you say when Walt Disney has chosen to put your name up in definition when they put you on a window? So, and when he does his show, it's like an Imagineer speaking with you. It's fantastic. So I love that show. Go over, check it out Tuesday nights. Thank you, John, for your support. And of course, Monterey Jen for creating this concept and this idea. So with all that said, here's your top 10. As you guys remember, you can go over to the site, which Teresa just dropped into the chat. There's the live scoreboard. I'm going to pin that right now so we have it. The top 10 are going to get prizes. Now, it's not tonight. This runs all the way through into August, so there's still time to play to get up in that top 10. You can go through and see Grandma Grover, Oodalali Lane Kate, Fred O'Malley, Jonathan Chong, Alyssa Neal. Jewelry picks in the mix there at 6. Kendrick at 7. Debbie at 8. Tied with Mark F. Oops, I touched too many buttons there. Hold on, go back. There we go. Mark F. right there. Joe Watchbrick at 9. Walk Beyond Borders has jumped up to 10, where they've been killing it. John Corndog, Teresa Scorer, Debbie Thunert, Mike Beachman, Susan Silva, Amusement Park Pirates just out of the mix. Blake, Go Mini, Paul Engel. Look at all the Zoo Cruise at 20. They're not that far out. So you still got a chance. You'll be able to watch the scoreboard tonight live as we play the game. And there's still a chance for you to get in it. Hey, Catherine, welcome in. Tonight's points. Let's do it, John. Let's have some fun. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 divided by 3. There's three. There's three of us. When I look at you, me, and I throw the good doctor in it. So 15 divided by 3. There's 15 letters in Mundy's Main Street. Those 3 words, Mundy's and Main Street. So 15 divided by 3. 3 of us. We're going to say 300 points per question, 1 through 4. We're going to go 500 points for question 5. Okay. I'm going to do it again tonight because we got another amazing guest. If you match our guest 5 for 5 tonight, 1,000 point bonus. Okay. For you coming on the show tonight, since it's late in the game, we're going to award Kristin 1,000 points tonight for being on the show. So there you go. Now you're officially on the scoreboard. And
I'm in.
And if Kristin is able to stump you guys at any point where nobody gets the answer right on one of the questions, an additional 500 point bonus. So, John likes it when I give it out points. So 300 for the first 4, 500 for the last, 1,000 if you match up 5 for 5 tonight. That sounds like some good points and some good stuff. So with that said, let me get my questions up over here. Let me get up the music. Yes.
I've played varsity sports throughout high school, and I am more nervous now for this game than I think I've ever been for my previous games. This is intense.
I do my best Chuck Woolery is what I do. I don't know, or maybe it's the other Chuck on the Gong Show. It's one of the Chucks. I do my best. So, Spaceship Beer says, I just followed Kristin on IG. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Hey, welcome to the family. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. I want to remind everybody that I'm going to ask you, everybody, refresh your YouTube. Because sometimes it'll put you behind, it'll go slow, and then you'll be behind on the questions, and then you don't get in. I don't want you to upset on that. We're going to have 2 stop signs put up. That'll signify start and finish of the questions, and we'll give you a little time. We got a little music to play while you're doing it. So Mark F. says, lots of Tums eaten during these streams. Mark, I love it. All right, we always have this music to kind of get things going. So here we go. Ready? There's nervousness here. We need our moderators to put the stop signs into the chat. We're ready for segment 1. It's going to be 3 statements, of which 2 are true and 1 is false. You are looking for the false statement only. If you put anything else in there besides a number 1, 2, or 3, you'll be disqualified and deleted out. We don't want to do that. We want to have fun. And again, you're looking for the false statement only. Okay, moderators should be right about now putting up the stop signs. There they go. 7-second delay. You got to love YouTube. Okay.
Thank you, Debbie.
There we go. Miss Kristin.
All right.
Segment 1, 3 statements. What are they?
Oh, I'm reading them.
You read.
Yes. Oh, my God. No, because I just closed the thing. I'm your worst guest. Oh, God. I had one job. Hold, please.
That's okay. While we're waiting, I'll tell everybody about how Neil looks funny in a Speedo. He was going to wear Speedos to the park the other day, and he said, nope, not going to do it. That's how I kill some time. You need me to do it, I can do it. My fault. I should have reminded you.
I'm good. Okay. I got it. All right, man.
Here we go.
All right. So I'm reading all 3, yes?
Yes. Segment 1, 3 statements.
Got it. Here we go. Statement number 1. I have been on multiple reality shows. Statement number 2. I've been mistaken for Jennifer Coolidge.
Okay.
And statement number 3. I have a background in special education.
Okay. 3 statements. Mayor, welcome in. Good to see you, Mike. I have 3 statements. Segment 1. Number 1. I have been on multiple reality shows. Number 2, I've been mistaken for Jennifer Coolidge. Number 3, I have a background in special education. You have until the music ends, and I time you out. Let's go. Drop your answers in now. 1, 2, or 3. Looking for the false statement. Neil says, I love my Speedo. I know, that's true. That's a true statement. All right, here we go. First answer's coming in. Don't wait till the end. 1s and 2s coming in. 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s. Number 1s and 2s. Everybody playing. E-Dab playing. Mom and Me and Disney playing. We'll give you a 7-second countdown to cover the delay. 7, 6, 5. David T, good to see you. 4. Ooh. 3. I can't believe Jonathan Chong will come to our country to go to Vegas. 3. 2. Park Out Magic. Hey, Kelly. 1. Mr. Thibodeau. Hey, Jason. All right, let's get the stop signs up. Don't wait to play. Hello, Gloria. You could get lost. Jalea, hello. Stop signs back up. And we do have an answer on every one, so somebody's going to get some points tonight. Let's see who it's going to be in just a minute. 71% on number 1 there. All right, stop signs are up. Miss Kristin, could you tell me, which is the false statement of those 3?
Ladies and gentlemen, the false statement for segment number 1 is, in fact, statement number 2.
Ah, okay. We're going to come back and ask you about that in just a minute. Let's see who got it right. Days Around Florida got it right. David H got it right. The Magic Zoo Crew. Catherine got it. Monterey Molly got it. Wish Upon a Disney Susan got it. Jacob got it. Debbie Thunert got it. And that's it. All those people are eligible for 5 for 5 still. Tell me a little bit about, have you ever been mistaken for any celebrity?
Oh my gosh. You know what? When I was heavy, and this one still hurts, I was told by a previous administrator that I reminded him so much of Chris Farley's sister that he never had. He's like, your personality and the way you move your body. And I'm like, listen, all right, I get it. Okay. But yeah, that was really it. So that's not even something I'm proud of. It still stings a bit.
It's kind of a compliment and a punch at the same time. What's that administrator thinking?
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I want to like laugh or cry or hit you or have a Twinkie. I don't know.
You know what? Just get me that person's name and I'll send John Corndog out to talk to him. Have a little private talk one-on-one. We'll figure that out. All right, let's talk about for a second your background. You have a background in special education. That's awesome.
I do, because I have a son who is going to be 16 this year. He has autism. He was diagnosed with autism at about 3 years old. My eldest daughter has ADHD. And so between raising 2 children with very different special needs, it gave me a calling and a purpose. So I've been a special education teacher for about 5 years and have since, over the past, 3-4 years, have moved into teaching English for middle school. So yeah, but it's a part of my daily life, and it's how I, help all students in my classroom, regardless of ability level. So I'm always looking at what I do as an educator through the lens of all students, really.
Well, I always say, I had a parent once time that gave me a very good education in autism, and he said that people always said to me, hey, I'm sorry. Well, to me, I don't do that. To me, what I say to you is, thank you. You're always going to love your kids no matter what, but thank you for using your children as an inspiration to help others. I think that's a true testament to your character, and I think that's awesome. I love that. So
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It helped me be a better educator and a better case manager, because when I would host IEP meetings, I really knew what it was like to be on the other side of the table, and I led with the heart on that. And yeah, it's been extremely rewarding. So thank you.
That. Well, that's amazing. Amusement Park Pirates, welcome in. Great to see you. EDAV playing the game with us. Love it. All right. And the last one, you've been on multiple reality shows. I can't wait to hear which ones.
Okay, so let me clarify on this one. I was actually, we'll talk about this later, but I've been on a kind of a wellness and health journey. But back at my heaviest weight of 250 pounds, I qualified to be on The Biggest Loser, and we made it all the way to the top. But then COVID happened, and they ended up halting all production of that. I also was working with HGTV and a specific small town home renovation based out of Mississippi show, wink, wink. And we were working with their producers to relocate and buy.
Is that wink, wink a current wink, wink or a past wink, wink?
Past.
If you tell me you met the guy with the crazy hair, I'm going to lose my mind, because I've always wanted to meet him.
Oh God, no. Let's see. I think we can say it. Hometown. Ben and Aaron Napier.
Oh my God, those guys are great.
They're phenomenal. And when I tell you, we were this close to not only relocating, buying a house to be on the show. They were going to build a basement for like basically a live-in apartment for David, because he's probably going to live with us into adulthood. And that's great. So and in Vegas, we don't have basements. We live on the moon out here. I don't know. The sediment's too hard. But it was a chain of events that led to that door closing, and it ended up being a blessing in the long run, because we also almost pulled the trigger on not only just buying a home that needed a total rehaul for the show, but also working with a local original store that we thought about taking on that. And when I say we, I really mean me. My husband the whole time was like, "You're insane. What are you thinking?"
Yeah.
But I have a vision and it's going to work. And it wouldn't. It failed miserably. So
see, the funny thing, so why I thought about Tyler first on that, because when he did his shows, he would always use the words, talk about the hometown, the people around there. So one of the things that I read about that was they had to work in conjunction back, I guess, behind the scenes for the new show to not use that verbiage, because they created that other show.
Yes.
So which is, hey,
it gets sticky. Yeah. But they're a beautiful team. They're a beautiful network. What they're doing out in Laurel is absolutely phenomenal.
Love it.
And all the blessings to them.
Absolutely. Welcome into Music and Theme Park. Hello, Elliot. Later, there's a story that I was also on a reality show.
Hey.
Jerry Springer.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes.
Will you come to Vegas and tell me more about that? If you want him to come to Vegas and you want to meet us here, you got to put it in the chat, because now we're going to put the pressure on Pete.
There's a copy of it somewhere that a good friend of mine who's in this chat is working her way to try to find a copy of. I think my mother has the actual copy of the show, but
oh my God.
Yeah. I met Jerry, and I actually became good friends with Steve for a while on the show. So. Yeah, you never know. So
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than Maury. That's what I say. So
you have standards.
I have standards. Yes, standards are there. So let's go to segment 2. Can we get some stop signs up in there? Eric says it was so humid in Mississippi, and the mosquitoes love Kristin.
Oh my God, 24 mosquito bites in one day. Eric got 0. So that was basically our sign that we're not meant to be in Mississippi.
There you go. Jen says, I'm very close to obtaining the video. Neil says, did Pete get beat up? No, but I will tell you this. At one point during the show, when the security team knew I was going to do it, I charged the audience and tried to fight 2 people. So yes. Yes. But they knew it was coming.
You're an animal.
I'm something. I'm lost my mind half the time. There's our stop sign. Segment 2. Let's go with segment 2, if you would be so kind to read that for us.
All right, here we go. Segment 2. Statement number 1. I have had a total of 9 surgeries. Number 2. I have died during surgery twice.
Okay.
And number 3. Cruising is my favorite type of vacation.
Oof. Oh, this is interesting. All right. Jonathan Chong's about to put the thinking sign into the chat. I know what's going to happen. You got till the music ends. Let's go. This is a tough one. Number 1, I have had 9 surgeries. Number 2, I have died during surgery twice. Number 3, cruising is my favorite type of vacation. Here you go. Everybody jumping in, getting their things in.
All right, Jonathan Chong.
Sorry, I just got a text that put me into giggles. I love, oh my God. All right, there we go. Got to count it down. 7, 6, 5, 4. We do this game every Wednesday night, everybody. So if you're just coming in, and there's a ton of prizes to be given out. Doing our game shows, we've given out well over $3,000 in prizes already. 5, 4, number 4, 3. I try to give them time because YouTube is that delay.
Yeah.
2, 1, and stop signs up. Gotta love the Easter eggs. Yes. Great job, moderators, tonight. You're crushing it, dropping links and keeping up with everything. Very appreciative to all the moderators.
Kidding.
Excellent job. Somebody wake Debbie up with stop signs. She's been having too much moonshine tonight. There we go.
Uh-oh.
She can't
come to Vegas. She can't hang.
Oh no, she's great. She had one moonshine at our last meetup and she was hammered. It was great.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
She's awesome. I love Debbie Bernfeld. She's one of my favorites. All right, let's do this here. What is, since we got the stop signs up, what is the false statement up there?
All right, don't come at me. Number 3, cruising is my favorite type of vacation. Not.
Okay. All right. Let's see who put it.
I just took my first cruise, and we'll talk about that more later.
Okay. We'll come back to that in 1 second. J-Lab's got it. Walk On Wanderers got it. John Corndog got it. Kennedy Wolfolk. Hey, Kennedy. Welcome in. Catherine got it again. That's 2 in a row for her. Fred O'Malley got it. Jen got it. I know that's 2 for her. Jason Thibodeau got it. Mike Beachman got it. Park Hop Magic got it. Debbie Thunert got it. Debbie Bernfeld got it. Wish Upon a Disney Susan got it. Days Around Florida got it. Mayor Mike got it. Nice job, Mike. Jacob got it right. Amusement Park Pirates hit it. They're close to the top of the run. Teresa Squire got it right. Jonathan Chong got it right. Kendrick got it right. Mark F. Boy, Alyssa Neal, good amount there. That's a good one there. There's Lily's
Mark
video.
F, I got you.
Yeah, Lily's video is in there, guys. Make sure you're checking that out. That's the brand new video that just came out. All right, so I'm so bad at this game. Carter is 2 for 2. I should have him playing. Well, there you go. Use Carter's answers next time. Jen says, I knew that because I watched the vlog. I watched that vlog. There you go. How about that? That's how they're up on it.
It pays to subscribe.
There you go. It does. So cruising is my favorite type of vacation. No, what is your favorite type of vacation?
Oh man. Right now there is a 5-star 5-diamond resort, Presidente International in Cozumel of all places. That is like my favorite place to go. It's literally heaven on earth. I learned, as much as I love the ocean, I love to go scuba diving and snorkeling and all of that jazz, that I loved being on the water, but the ship experience overall, we had leaking pipes. We were taking on water on deck 4. The food quality was super low. A lot of noise all night long kept us up. Unsupervised children. One in particular decided to drop his pants while walking in the public areas. Just because he thought that was fun.
Was his name Doug by chance?
I've said too much.
Oh God.
Yeah, kids gambling illegally. Like it was a nightmare. And I'm usually pretty easy to please, I promise. And I love traveling, and I had high hopes for it. It was not a Disney cruise.
To your defense, I saw one of your Facebook posts where you were showing like the side of the boat and water just coming up and everything. I was like, oh my God. I was just praying you guys got back. I was like, oh my God. So, okay. All right. Let's talk about this. You have died during surgery twice?
Yeah. So that actually has to do with statement number 1. So while I was under anesthesia, I had to go in for a medically necessary hysterectomy after I had both of my kids. So I was really young. I knew I wasn't going to have any more. I had really bad endometriosis, like debilitating pain.
Okay.
So they put me under. No big deal. And apparently I had a vasovagal nerve response, and I bradyed down to bradycardia, and my heart beat like just very step by step. Yeah, went right down to 0. And he ended up having to do CPR. They were able to get me back. They waited till I was stable. He went back in to continue the surgery, and it happened again. And this time it was like a full minute that he had to work on me, chest compressions, blah. I don't remember any of this.
Right.
Yeah. So when I woke up, it was crazy. I wake up and, I'm groggy, and I'm thinking, man, great. And, I'm going to save a lot of money in feminine hygiene products, right? I was waking up excited. Sorry, TMI, but I live in Vegas, so you should be used to it.
There you go.
And all of a sudden my parents are next to me, and they're sobbing, and there's like alarms going off, and I'm like, what is happening? And they filled me in. Like, we lost you twice, and we had to call the surgery. We couldn't continue because he's like, I couldn't risk it. The doctor was crying. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was really crazy. Yeah. So then that led to me going back into surgery, doing the Da Vinci robot. which I had to do a whole year of cardiologist clearance before any doctor would touch me, which I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So it was a successful second attempt. So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. That's amazing. I mean, I can, simulate relate, but I can't directly connect, obviously, with my journey. But yeah, for both of us. But I can understand where you're at, and I'm glad you had the will at that time to fight, because it brought you to here today, and you're making a lot of people smile, and everything you're doing with Jeff is incredible. And I know your husband and kids are obviously 100%. Ecstatic. So I'm glad of that. And now we can smile, and that's when we can laugh after this whole thing. I was actually with my doctor today, and I was showing him my new hand, and he was checking that out and checking out where everything. And he reminded me, as he was leaving, he gave me a hug, and my doctor now, we've been through so much. He gives me a hug and says, "Hey, I love you, buddy." And as he was leaving, I said, "Yeah, I love you too, Doc." And he goes, "You sure didn't the night of the surgery when you asked for a second opinion." And he shut the door, because literally I was laying on, getting ready to go under, and I made them bring him over. And I looked right at him, and now, granted, he's world renowned. He's the top. He runs shock trauma here in Maryland, and he's got known around the world. And I made the anesthesiologist go get him. And right before they put me out, I asked him, "Is it too late to get a second opinion?" And he just said, "Put him out." And he walked away. So that and Kristin, you'll also appreciate that when I first woke up, one of my best friends, who still is, I just don't see her much anymore. She's the wife of a full-bird colonel who worked for my company, who came here and stayed with my family, and she did this whole journal for me and everything. She told me in the journal, and I don't remember this, they kind of were trying to bring me in and out, trying to get me back up, right? And she said, I came out one time, and I had 25 tubes in me when I woke up, right? And she leaned over to me, and she says, this is what she said to tell us the story. She goes, "I leaned over to you and I said, hey, we're going to get through this. The world is your oyster. You can do anything." And she said, I kind of motioned to her to lean over, and I whispered, "I hate oysters." And I went back out. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. You just got to do it. So I love this. You have
got to laugh or you'll cry.
You got it. Yeah. So it's cool. So we're going to talk about more stuff with Kristin. Again, we've been dropping her links into the chat throughout the night, thewaltofwisdom.com, the website, her Instagram, her Facebook group. As you already heard Jen saying, hey, I've been watching some of her content. Make sure, if you're having a good time tonight with this young lady, give her a follow, see what she's doing over there, and keep up with it all. Yes, absolutely. Let's go.
And Walken, I have to say, real quick, not to interject, this is your show. Yes. Walken, I love it. A Carnival cruise will kill you twice. Now, I don't want to get in trouble, but I will say, when the pipes were backlogging on deck 4 and we were taking on water at a rapid rate, there was chunky brown and black stuff floating through it. And there was a moment I thought I was on Poop Cruise 2.0. And I was like, of course, this is what's going to kill me.
This is why you can't get me on a boat. So, there we go.
But can we get him to Vegas?
Yeah, we don't know. We'll figure that out. Segment 3. Stop signs up, Miss Debbie, Mr. Jonathan. Stop signs up for segment 3. We got some people with a perfect score so far. Some nice points given out tonight. Nice points given out. Let's go 7, 6. Come on. YouTube timeout. Here we go. The funny thing is, they're both right on the stop signs. It's just the YouTube delay that makes it. There it is. Okay, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, segment 3. Let's read the 3 statements.
All right, here we go. Statement number 1. I've been married 3 times.
Okay.
Statement number 2. I have spent 1 night in jail.
Okay.
And
you are in Vegas, so maybe.
Statement number 3, I got married 24 hours after my engagement.
Ooh, okay, this is interesting. All right, you're going to have till the music ends. Segment number 3, statement 1, I've been married 3 times. Number 2, I've spent 1 night in jail. Number 3, I got married 24 hours after my engagement. You got till the music ends to get it in. Let's go. Preston brought me this water. He told me, you better drink the whole thing. You got me out of bed.
Hydrate or dihydrate is what I say.
Having a water mode today, which is good.
Good.
All right, we got some ones, we got some threes coming in. Get your answers in. Don't wait.
I mean, outside of the sphere, I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Outside of the sphere. Oh boy. 7, 6, 5. Don't wait. Get your answers in. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, draw. Throw the stop signs up. Try to give everybody plenty of time. 50 people in here. We should have at least 25 playing all the time. Don't let Neil win this thing.
No kidding, man.
All right, there we go. Stop signs are up. Okay. What is the false statement in here?
Okay, before I tell you, though, I was looking at what everyone voted. Man, they don't have a lot of faith in me.
Well, welcome to our world.
For segment 3, I have spent one night in jail. Number 2 is false.
Is false. Let's see who got it right. Whoa. We got the Magic Zoo crew got it right. Jonathan Chong got it right. John Corndog got it right. That's it.
Dang. Everyone else thinks I should have been in jail.
Yeah, I guess so. Boat ride behind the cameras in classic. Okay. Don't know about it. All right, let's talk about this. We only had that might have taken out some contention there. Talk to me about obviously you never spent a night in jail. Or did you spend more than one night in jail?
Ooh. No comment. No, I've never been in jail, never been arrested. No.
Good for you. Neither have I. I can say that as well. That's a good thing.
Yeah. All right. I haven't been to the jailhouse, but I have been to the courthouse a few times because if you look at the other two, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that, whatever you want to share.
Yeah. So my very first husband, we all make mistakes when we're young, right? The blessing that came from that, of course, was my eldest daughter, who's 21. Her name is Brighton. She's a phenomenal writer, English major, nice. And is engaged to get married in 4 months. So yeah, whirlwind. We decided that we were going to get married over a dinner on a Thursday night, eating chicken wings at his house. And by the next day, we had a whole wedding planned at the Bellagio, a photographer, a dress, you name it. And then 13 months later, divorced.
Oh, wow.
Because in Vegas, we don't mess around. Like you can do a drive-through wedding and a drive-through divorce, and it's an in-out situation. So we make it really easy on you.
My next one, I want to get Elvis. I want Elvis.
Yeah. And then that led to actually I'm on my third marriage, and I'm okay with that. A lot of people are like, oh, aren't you afraid of what people are going to think? No, I have 2 amazing kids that both came from 2 different marriages. I wouldn't trade them for a thing. And I think the things that I was able to learn through those first two marriages about myself, about what it really means and stuff, I was able to take that over to my third and final marriage.
And the key is, and I think I know the answer to this without even knowing.
Sure.
Kristin, are you happy now?
I've never been happier in my entire life. I am truly married to my best friend. Yeah.
You're married to your best friend. I love it. That is, that's awesome. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Third time. Eric says third time's the charm. Yeah, it could be,
It better be because I'm tired and I'm
Kristin, think about this. You can go 3 for 10 in Major League Baseball and be a Hall of Famer. So there you go. You can fail 7 times. There you go. So
bingo.
Congrats
Someone else told me that this past week, and that was such a great reminder. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. All right, let's do segment 4. After that, we're going to talk with Kristin about Mondays on Main Street, her podcast, social media, everything she's got going, so you guys can get to know her even more in depth on her social media profile. Stop signs up for segment 4. This is a short one, but a good one, and we'll see how we go. Do we have anybody 3? Nobody 3 for 5. Interesting. We got everybody knocked out, John? All the perfect scores? Not going to give out 1,000 points tonight, I guess.
Thanks, John Corndog.
Here we go.
I love that name.
Yeah, he did a good job with that one. I love it. John's a good guy. He's been on our channel once before. And we'll have him on again, definitely, too. There we go. Stop signs are up. Okay, segment 4. Read away.
Here we go. Number 1, I am adopted. Number 2, I am allergic to penicillin.
Okay.
Number 3, I am an only child.
Oof. Okay. Number 1. Here you go. Get it. You got to the end of the segment to get this in. Number 1, I'm adopted. Number 2, I'm allergic to penicillin. Number 3, I'm an only child. Which is the false statement? 1, 2, or 3? Let's do it.
All right, big money on this one. Let's see.
Let's see who's going to get it right. Get in there and play. 1, 2, or 3. Here come the answers. A little bit of everything so far. All right, answers are coming in. See, if this was me, I would say I am adopted. I am allergic to Neil. I'm an only child. That's how I would put it out there. 7, 6. He's a Mets fan. I mean, nobody. You can't. 5. Are you any sport? You're a sports fan of any type, Kristin?
I'm staying quiet because I don't want to sound like an idiot. I appreciate sports fans.
Okay.
I don't
not into sports.
Sport.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Vegas Golden Knights hockey. We have our own pro hockey team, so I love the Golden Knights.
Okay, cool.
But could I name 5 people on the team? No. I follow St. Louis Cardinals because of my husband. Could I name 5 players? No.
Okay. All right. 4. I like it. You got a baseball team coming there soon. 3.
Yeah.
2. 1. Stop signs up. I want to get to St. Louis to see a game. Preston and I haven't been there yet. That's one of my. I think I'm going to do St. Louis when I do. I don't know. We were trying to put it together. I got to do something Midwest.
Your stadium is gorgeous. I highly recommend the VIP experience and go do a tour of the brewery. Great area.
I definitely will do I love doing the walkthroughs. Love doing that.
Yeah.
Stop signs are up, and Mayor Mike is in for number 3. I know it's down lower, but we'll make sure I don't miss him if it's right. So let me go back up here. All right, Miss Kristin, what is the false statement?
Oh, I am actually not an only child. So number 3 is the false statement. I have an older brother. We are very different because I am adopted. So yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right, we're going to talk about that in 1 second. Number 3 is your false statements. Let's see who got it right. Mom and Me and Disney got it right. Catherine got it right. Woo! Jason Thibodeau got it right. David T got it right. Park Hop Magic. Debbie Bernfeld. Scooting down. John Corndog got it right. Jewelry Picks. Donna got it right. Debbie Thunert. Gloria Thibodeau. All got it right. And Mayor Achikapin got it right. Congratulations to all those people. That was pretty good stuff. All right, let's talk about that. So, you are adopted. That's hey, my dad was adopted, so it's always
very
good.
Cool.
Very cool. And that's has that been a good for you? Everything been cool about that?
Yeah. Like real quickly on that. So I was adopted before I was born. It was prearranged and it was a closed adoption. And with that came a lot of questions and uncertainty and insecurities throughout my whole life that I really struggled with. It was a very difficult thing for me to really accept because yes, I was raised in a loving family. My mom and dad that adopted me, they were my parents. Their names are on my birth certificate. But there was always a piece of me that was like, well, somebody didn't want me. Somebody had to give me up. And then I spent a lot of my life kind of searching and looking for answers and, all of that. And that's all part of the book that actually that I'm working on is that kind of that discovery and forcing my perspective to see myself as, no, I wasn't given away. I was actually chosen intentionally. And that's been a radical improvement in my thought process. So
when that book does come to fruition and gets going, I am personally saying right now, I would love to have you back with us maybe on a Friday night when we're doing our news and merch. We can promote the book and hang out with me and Molly and Doug, and that would be a lot of fun. And I definitely
heck yeah.
Okay,
we'll do it live from Vegas.
Live from well, you're gonna get me in a lot of trouble. I'm going to be getting a text.
I know.
We need to go to Vegas.
I love you.
I haven't been there. Look, last time I was there, I left there with
a hangover.
35,000 in cash, and I came in there with 600 in cash. So
shut up.
Yeah, there's a whole story. So
I haven't won a damn thing.
Well, there's a process.
All right,
we'll talk. Let me ask you this. I got to say this. Did you ever see the great movie Vegas Vacation?
Yes.
And do you remember? Does anybody? I want to see who the first to get it is. Does anybody
Tell
remember?
Me you're not in it.
Does any? No, I'm not. I wish I was. Does anybody remember what Chevy Chase's son's name was when he was in the hotels? What was the hidden identity that he used? Let's see who gets it. I know 3 people in here that know this off the top of their head. I guarantee you.
Is this for a bonus point?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give 200 bonus points to the first person who gets it.
Ooh, big money.
200 bonus points for the
Walk
first
and Wanderer. Thank you so much. That's so kind. I really appreciate that.
Let's see if it comes out here. Molly and Mike came in at the same time. So Spaceship Ears, they both get it. Jen gets 200 and Mayor Mike gets 200. It was Nick Papagiorgio. It was Nick Papagiorgio. So here's the greatest thing. They all know up there, the Mirage is no longer more, but when you go to the Mirage, if you did well or stuff, or you could book it if you wanted, the Papagiorgio suite, it actually said that outside of the room.
Way.
Yeah, because it was so huge. So I literally had somebody from the Mirage come up to me and offer me the Nick Papagiorgio suite for the night when we were and I didn't do it.
You're so much cooler than me. That's so crazy. The most I get is like a free cocktail because I put $20 in and
I've done some things. All right. Anyway, so did you find out about the penicillin with all the surgeries, or just knew it when you were young, or?
No, yeah, it was a whoopsie-daisy. Had penicillin because that's what they give you when you have a bacterial infection, and my throat closed up. I almost died. They had to take me to the hospital. I had hives everywhere. Bad news bears. So
okay, that's crazy. Oh, all right. Let's talk about
your miracle. I'm still here.
We're having a great time. I'm glad you are. So. Let's talk about everything you're doing with the Wisdom of Walt. With you have YouTube, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have your website and everything. And Jeff's doing amazing stuff. The floor is yours. Tell everybody about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, like I said, I met Jeff because we were both leaving a really cool event at Walt Disney's private mansion in Los Feliz Hills, and we were just small talking, both waiting for our valet. And I had asked, he had asked me, well, what is it that you do? Because the whole evening was, surrounded by people like Becky Klein and Floyd Norman and Raymond Kinman, the handcrafted wood carver for Disney, and just these phenomenal designers and Imagineers and yada, yada. And here I am, an English teacher. And I was just there because pixie dust, right? And magic is real. And I really can't even tell you how we ended up there. Actually, I can, and it's going to be in the book, so I'm going to make you wait for it.
Wait for the book. I love it. Good teaser.
Yeah. He said, so what is it that you do? And I said, well, I'm just an English teacher back in Las Vegas. And then I kind of laughed and made fun of myself. And I said, yeah, it's kind of ironic. I convince for a living hundreds of teenagers every single day to do what I've been too afraid to do my whole life. And that's be courageous enough to share their story and to write their story and write the damn book. And then he almost like on cue pulls out a business card and he says, well, when you're ready to write that book, give me a call. And I just kind of chuckled because I'm like, okay, whatever, this guy. And I had no idea who he was, and we put it away, and that was that. And my husband and I are driving down the very steep, narrow Los Feliz Hills. Guess how much that house is on the street. And we get to the bottom, stop at a stoplight. And my husband pulls the card out. He's like, hey, I think this guy's like legit. Like, he's a twice best-selling author. He's a world-renowned public speaker. Like, this guy's a big deal. And I'm like, really? Okay. So I go home and I, go on this, search online for hours doing this deep dive of like, well, who the hell is this guy, Jeffrey Barnes? And I'm watching his videos and, the previous speaking gigs that he's done. And I look up his books and I'm blown away. So within a week I reach out and I'm like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I kind of made you laugh at the valet and, hi. And then I'll save you all the details, but that turned into a Zoom call within a week of that. And then he just kind of started pouring into me. And he's like, you say you want to write a book. Where is it? And how many words have you written? And I'm like, well, I actually haven't started yet. And then he started asking me the really uncomfortable but very necessary question, why? And we unpacked like that fear that I have just carried with me for so long, not being good enough. I think that tied back to my adoption, and just believing the wrong false narrative about not being good enough to do what I was meant to do. And that was be a storyteller. So here we are 10 months later. He challenged me every single day to just put a few words on the paper. And that goal eventually became 28 chapters of my book that's getting ready to go to editing. And he gave me a shot. He's like, hey, I think you can do this. Would you want to come in and write one of my articles for me? Because I'm going to be at Disney World. And he wrote and still does writes Wednesdays with Walt, which is a completely free newsletter each week. Leadership lessons from Walt Disney and a little bit of inspiration. Yeah, for you to apply to your life. And that was the first time that I actually got to write something that was going to be published to his nearly 5,000 subscribers. And wow, like talk about pressure. You can say, I want to be a writer. And, oh, one day I'm going to write a book. And it's a whole nother ball game when you actually have to sit down and do it. And I wrote about my dad, who I lost way too young, actually. He was 66 years old. And just the importance of never growing up. And how I learned that through him and through rides like Peter Pan. And so anyway, that came into, I think, I don't want to speak for him, but I think he saw that I was hungry and I wanted it. And I think it just took one person believing in me to where I started to believe in myself. And then that momentum carried me to then starting to write my own weekly articles. And he brought me in officially to write Mondays on Main Street. So all of those articles are from me each week. And then we decided, why don't we do a podcast? And he was, for the record, totally against it.
Wow.
He definitely was. I don't know if he was afraid, but I think he just didn't think it was going to work. And it's scary sometimes.
He was wrong on that one. He was wrong on that one because I got to be with you, do the podcast with you both.
Yeah,
it was excellent. You feed it off of each other. You transition smoothly. It's really good.
I appreciate that. And he's he's a lot older than me, so it's kind of like Regis and Kathy Lee. Like I think the energy balance works. It's been a lot of fun. And I had this crazy idea, right? So when you work with somebody like Jeff and when you read books like The Wisdom of Walt and Beyond the Wisdom of Walt, like you can't not walk away from that thinking, man, I can do anything. If Walt Disney could get off the park bench and change the world, then what am I waiting for? And so I threw together a proposal. And I'm like, here's what I see when I look at The Wisdom of Walt. Here's what I think the message and the movement of that could be on a global scale. Here's how I think we can leverage it with school districts and school systems and put the creativity back at the focus and at the heart of what we're seeing in education rather than test scores, rather than, 5-star reviews. I think we've got it backwards. So I put together this proposal of what I thought we could do with The Wisdom of Walt, and I crossed my fingers. And he loved it. And he's like, I want to bring you on as my director of creative strategy because I want to lean into your vision of how we can scale this. And I think he really appreciated the new breath of life that I brought into it. Maybe it's my naivete or my inexperience or being younger. But all of that worked. And then we decided that we really could expand this bigger if I can be kind of his partner in his speaker relations. So my job is to go to organizations and school districts and say, hey, here's what you may not know about Walt Disney's success, and here's how we can leverage it in your organization. And we want to spread this thing as far and wide as we possibly can to make the world a better place.
Well, I'm a huge advocate for what you guys are doing. As I said to Jeff that night when we interviewed him, I will gladly, and I'm asking for nothing for it, I will gladly push or support or get out there, whatever I can for him, whatever, if he wants to send me stuff or join us on a Friday night or whatever. And that stands, and it stands for you too. If you ever are available and just want to come in one night, you let me know. We'd love for you to be a part of it, because I think you're bringing the positivity through education and the training. What better source of training than, the things that Walt indirectly taught without even being a teacher to us. I think there's so many great things. It inspired me. I had somebody about a year and a half ago who came into the channel who was trying to push me to write a book about this story of what happened, about from my life here and what it was, and with all the things through high school and the college times, through supporting the military, and then this whole story and this, and it was like, I don't know. But after I interviewed Jeff and hearing everything with your guys' story, I think it's something that, if I hit that 100,000 plateau, I think that I'm going to look into actually doing that, because I think I could tell a story of challenge, a story of with no regret, a story of optimism, and a story of faith. And that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want, because you can be your own warrior or your own Benedict Arnold, and it's what your path you choose to take.
Absolutely. It's your perspective.
So
absolutely.
Something, you never know. I may reach out to Jeff somewhere a year or two down the road as this comes to fruition.
Please do.
So, but I love your story. Tell me, if you don't mind, a little bit about your whole health thing. You are a breath of fresh air and a great point of journey perspective for somebody who might be going through challenges, that wants to do stuff. You mentioned earlier in the stream how you used to be and where you are, and a very derogatory comment that was made to you. And a lot of people look at stuff, because I still worry sometimes with all of my prosthetics and stuff. Even today, as I was going around, I had people, I wonder what they're thinking about. So if you would be kind enough to share a little bit of that, I think it would be inspirational.
Absolutely. I'll try to keep it brief, which is hard for me to do. Storyteller, sorry. When I was young, my addiction to food started very, very young. My parents would actually find empty jars of fudge, like the hot fudge sauce that you would put on top of ice cream, entire large 2-liter things of soda, snacks, like you name it. Like I just always had to be eating. And I think looking back now, just some of what I've learned with child development and psychology, right? I was looking for comfort and stuffing it in a way that I couldn't get as being a baby that was removed from her biological mother. There was a whole story with that.
It's challenging, right?
Yeah. I was looking for that self-soothing, and food did it for me. And I think that's so true for so many of us. If we're just honest with ourselves, we live in a very addiction-heavy society, and that's not even just drugs and alcohol. It's technology, it's cell phones, it's social media, and it's food. It's our chemicals that we put in our food in our country. And so I've struggled with food my whole life. I've been really healthy. I've been a varsity athlete, but I've also been extremely obese. And got up to 250 pounds and a size 24. And when I met my husband, I was on my first wave of my weight loss journey, and I lost 85 pounds, the old fashioned way, but it took me a really long time. It took me years. And, my dad had died very suddenly on Christmas Eve. The very same month that I was planning my wedding. And we were planning a backyard wedding that very quickly had to become turning my house into a venue for my dad's celebration of life. And so literally that was my senior year of college. I was planning a wedding. I had just built a new house, and I was in student teaching, getting ready to jump into an education career, raising 2 children with special needs, trying to blend family, all of the things, right? And then boom, dad dies from a cancer we didn't know he had. 4 weeks between diagnosis to death. My whole world I lost it. I just lost all control of the plates I was trying to spin. And that sent me into an addiction of not just food, but alcohol. And it was a very dark place for about 5 years. A very dark place. So let's just say over those years, I just started putting the weight on, right? I wasn't taking care of myself in any capacity from the inside outward. And I took a time out. and I checked myself into a facility in Utah, and it was the rehab, not necessarily for the addiction to the alcohol, but it was to reset myself on how to use proper coping mechanisms to get through life, because life's just going to keep coming. Right. So yeah, I then, just to be honest with you guys, like I decided to look into GLP-1. My brother's in a medical field. He's a PA, and he sent me all this research on it. And he's like, I think this might be a really good option for you. And to say that it has been a complete game changer is an understatement. So I'm now down 111 pounds.
Wow.
I'm in a size 4, which, like, to me, it's not about the numbers. It is 110% about, if you go on my pages, if you go and follow me, which I hope you do, just for the connectivity and the connection of it, because I'd love to be a part of your life as well. When you look at the pictures of that old girl or that old woman, like, I don't even know her anymore. It's so much beyond just what it looks like. It's like I look in those eyes and I'm like, I could see someone that was dead there. I could see someone that was hurt there. And that's not me now. And I love that. I love that my insides and my outsides finally match. Like, it's such a blessing.
Well, it was definitely caught me off guard in a very positive way. When I was flipping through the social medias, and I came. It was the picture that you put out there of your previous you, as I say,
Sure.
and your current you, also with your husband.
I can't forget him. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's lost over 50 pounds. He's right there.
And I'm thinking, I'm sitting there looking at a thing of you guys and something. It looks like you're on the little reservoir thing on Gilligan's Island. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Here's your husband out smiling, showing his abs. Like, hey, everybody, look at my abs. And I'm like, I was so happy for you, for that. Let me just do something real quick.
Yeah, it had been a long time since I had seen those abs.
Yeah, there you go. And like I said, like we were talking before the stream, it's a win for you and for he, and for for both of you. So I admire that, and I hope that many people in our community can take some recourse in the fact that you can make a change in your life if you need to. And I know
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, and on that note, like, if anyone has any questions about GLP-1 or any of that, like, clearly I'm an open book. So please reach out, because what I want more than anything is someone to feel like they are heard and that they are seen, and that they have someone in their corner when they decide to take that leap of faith and make that life change. You're not alone, and you can't do it alone. So that's what I love, communities like yours, Pete. So thank you for bringing all of us together.
Absolutely. We're glad you're here with us, and learned a lot about you tonight. We still got one more question to go through here, which is a big question. So we're going to jump back over. If you've given Kristin a follow or something, when you on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, or on our website or YouTube, say hello to her. Just say, hey, I found you over at Pete's, and I'm glad that you're here. So we'd love that. All right, let's do segment 3. Let's get some stop signs up.
Wait, we did segment 3. Hold on, don't confuse me.
5. I'm tired. I was so enamored. I was so into what you were saying. I'm off over here right now. That was a great few minutes with you. I loved it. Segment 5, everybody, for 500 points. And I don't think we have anybody that's going to go 5 for 5 tonight. So no, we're not. We're not going to have a 5 for 5. So, all right, there we go. All right, segment 3. Let's read these statements and see where we go.
All right, segment 5. Number 1, I love caviar.
Okay.
Number 2, I have been scuba diving.
Okay.
And number 3, I have been to Club 33 more than 3 times. See what I did there?
Yeah, more than 3. I wonder, God, if that's true, I wonder how many it is. All right. Number 1, I love caviar. Okay. Number 2, I have been scuba diving. They serve caviar at just about every buffet in Vegas. You know that, don't you? By the way, I found that out when I was out there.
Cruise ships.
And cruise ships. There you go. Number 2, I've been scuba diving. Number 3, I've been to Club 33 more than 3 times. 1, 2, or 3, you got to the music ends, or when Jonathan finishes the Canadian anthem. One or the other.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's go.
All All right, let's see the
I can't believe I'm still awake. I haven't been awake this long and for a long time.
Well, I appreciate you staying up.
It's worth it. I'm having a blast. We just have a sleepover, an all-nighter.
There you go. Blake, what's up, Blake? Coming in to join us. How you doing, buddy? He has a great little channel. All aboard with Blake. 7, 6, 5, 4. This is for 500 points. 4.
Oh my word.
3, 2. I'll be curious to see at the end where the new totals are. 2, 1. Let's get the stop signs up. Looks like my CSI or NCIS just started playing anyway. Oh my. Gotta love technology. While we're waiting on the stop signs, I told this story the other night. I don't mind saying it again here. I don't mind making fun of myself because I joke with others. You got to be able to pull the joke on yourself. So I had my hand on their stop signs are up, so that's good. I had my hand on Sunday night on our show with the ladies because they do such a good job, and I was waving with it, and I had the fake Mickey hand on it and all. So I pulled the hand over here and I was sitting, but I keep forgetting that when I think about things and it fires my tendons that the hand will go. Well, the hand went and grabbed me right in the middle of the show on the nipple and would not let and it froze and would not let go. And I'm over. If you watch the show, I'm like trying to get this hand. It was a mess. It was a complete mess.
I am so glad you shared that with me. What is the Happy Gilmore? That makes me think of Happy Gilmore and the African American guy that loves. Yes. Oh Jesus. That made my whole night.
Oh, there you go. Well, what is the false statement here?
Oh God. Oh, you're so much cooler than me. I love caviar. Number 1 is false.
Not a caviar fan, huh?
No, I have a neighbor that is an actual really successful foodie, Social Sammy, and she has caviar parties all the time that I go to because I'm a good neighbor and I eat it with a smile, but my God. Ugh.
Okay.
Not my favorite.
Let's see who got it right. Walk On Wanderers getting 500. In a Disney State of Mind got it. Debbie Thuner got it. Days Around Florida got it. Amusement Park Pirates got it. Jason Thibodeau, Grandma Grover got it. Park Hop Magic got it. Fred O'Malley got it. Alyssa and Neil got it. Mark F got it. And Gloria Thibodeau all got it. Right? Big 500 points there. I love it. I love it. I love it. This has been a ton of fun tonight. Sitting here chatting, having some laughs. I hope the crowd getting to know you. I hope you guys have taken the time out there or watch it on the replay. I know there'll be a lot of people watching tomorrow from the UK and our Asian friends that we get to give our friend a follow on one of her social medias. Keep up with everything she's doing. You can check her Monday vlog that she does. There's so much going on over in your world, and I love that. We always finish the shows with a final thought of the night. And you can be about anything you want to do. Anything you want for a final thought.
You got it. Well, I'm going to use a prop for this one.
Ooh.
It's a little suitcase. And I keep it as a reminder. I got it in an event at DCA for their 25th anniversary. And it's a reminder that if a young man who was bankrupt by the age of 21 and had everything stacked against him could have the courage and the tenacity and believe in himself enough to board a train with a one-way ticket, a single suitcase, and $40 in his pocket to make his dreams come true, then we have no excuse. And on the days where I doubt myself, on the days where I feel like I'm not good enough and who am I kidding and maybe I shouldn't write this book and no one's going to enjoy the podcast, I remember Walt. I remember a little boy and I remember a young man on a train, and it just gives me what I need to kind of keep moving forward.
I love that. That is a great way to look at it. And well said. I love the Walt tie, and I'm actually going to use that in mind. Before I do my final thought, let me acknowledge that we have a new leader now. Fred O'Malley is at the top of the list. Grandma Grover in second, Neil in third, Udalali Lane Kate in fourth, Jonathan Chong, Mark F. Is up there. Jewelry Picks is up there. Debbie Bernfeld, Kendrick, and John Corndog in our top 10 right now. So I love that. Congratulations. We're not done. There's still a lot of games to play for some amazing prizes. There's going to be Disney Fine Art. There's going to be Disney Fan Art. There's going to be, I love buying lounge flies and giving them away. So there's going to be some more of that to come on our show. So tune in every week for that. Sorry, I clicked the button and it just wanted to start playing the game again.
Calm down, Paul.
Yeah, calm down, Paul. Yeah, exactly. I love saying that too. Calm down, Paul. What I'll say, tie in Walt too to that is I love how you talked about that journey to New York and, what he did. But I'll also throw out there for everybody that's listening and trying to find whether it is whoever that special person in your life is that you trust. And Jeff has done that with you, and obviously Eric, your husband, in different fashion. Jeff is your partner in business. What Walt did that was ingenious is something that doesn't get talked about a lot, and that's that he listened to the person in his life that he trusted the most. And this for Walt was Lillian and Roy, and he listened to Roy on the financial parts. He listened to Lillian on that train ride back, where he drew the mouse, as he says, and he wanted to call it Mortimer. And Lillian said, no, that's not going to work, and gave her reasons, and he took some time to listen to her, and he went with Mickey. Now, Mortimer did show up later in days. If you go to the Laugh-O-Gram days from Kansas City, Mortimer came in as Mickey's rival for Minnie's affection. Which is good that Walt never let that character go and still found a way to bring his character back to life. And I am upset that Walt never got to see it, but I'm glad that I believe somewhere Walt and Roy are looking back down, and now that Oswald is back where he needs to be, all things are good. Amen. So what I say to you is I love what you're doing for Jeff. You've talked about that story tonight and how you're opening up horizons for what the wisdom of Walt can be and how much more this can be. And I love that Jeff has listened to you, and I encourage our friends to trust those people in your life. I think your story is awesome. The story, the challenges that you had as young, and you found the fortitude to fight through them. I think your weight loss story, your journey, I battled through it. I was up to 350 at one point before I got sick. So I fought those days of challenge and wanting to keep that down. And then now to continue your drive and everything, I think is excellent. So I thank you for coming in and being a small part of our community. The door remains open for you and Jeff to reach out at any point and say, hey, you got an opening this week. And that counts for our Tuesday show, our Friday show, or our Saturday show. And then we look forward to coming up on, you're going to be on Triple C's with Jen and Mandy.
Yes, girls night.
And Stephanie. Yes, you will be. And I guarantee you those girls write a great show and do an amazing interview. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for being here. Everybody, this has been a great night. We've had a good time here. We'll be back for Disney content on Friday. Disney content on Friday as we do news and merch. Baseball content tomorrow. I don't know who I'm doing. I think I'm doing an early game. I think it's Cleveland early and the Orioles late. I don't know. Just keep up with our streams and we do it. Moderators, great job tonight. Kristen's links are on there. If you're watching the replay, you can get them there or in the description. And we will see you real soon. I'm going to finish out with some. I need you to do a bumper like these. I need you to go out into Vegas, and film me a bumper.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
Listen, have you seen my thing down on Fremont? I'm in a full Disney sequin dress that used to be a shirt, but I lost 111 pounds, so now it's a giant dress. It's all you. So I'm going to sing your praises for days because this has been literally one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of. And from the bottom of my heart, Pete, you are one of the biggest inspirations. Thank you. I can just feel the love of every single one of these people in the chat. You have created a community that is a legacy that is going to long live past you. So thank you for doing that.
I humbly accept that, but I say we have because I have a team over here and I couldn't I couldn't do it without the people that we do. But I'd love to see something where maybe it's like, hey, it's Kristin with the Wisdom of Walt podcast, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt show. Maybe you got the Sphere behind you, or something Vegas-y or something, whatever. But we'll finish with a couple Disney bumpers from some people you may know, and we'll see you all tomorrow at some point on it. Just to remember, the person you meet today that becomes your friend today could be your family tomorrow, and that's a good thing. Always find the magic in people. We will be right back tomorrow after these messages. Goodbye, everybody.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doodog.
Hey, and I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV One and Retro TV One Tech. And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and he will be right back.
Hey, it's Tim and Jen Tracker, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
What's up, everyone? This is Steve from Steve's World, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey, it's Jackie with Super Enthused. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hey. Hi, I'm Lily from Living Flight. He's next for ride.
Wait a minute. Let's Go Ride is our show. But you're not watching our show.
No, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Like and subscribe.
Hey, it's Nick and Claire. We're hanging out here at Disneyland Paris. You're watching Pete McDevitt.
And we'll be right back.
Hi, we're Carla and Kiko Adventures.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
He'll be back.
Hey everyone, Jason from Jason's Journeys, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey everybody, it's JoJo, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, it's Pat from Rope Drop. Welcome to the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be back in just a minute. I've got to go dry off. It's soaking here today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back soon.
Hey, this is Piano Rob. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and unlike Muppets, we'll be right back.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.
He has lost a lot of weight. A lot of people want to come to Vegas. Hey Pete, are you there?